Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video in modeling, analysis and design of reinforced concrete building structures. Now in today's video I'm going to try to continue building upon the previous model I have done, in which we are going to try to at least work on the right side tower and try to finalize it. With that being said, let's dive into that, so sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Okay, so first things first, I need to go back to my AutoCAD to try to understand what exactly is going to happen to the tower. It seems that the tower, I'm looking now, it seems that the tower doesn't change in plan. Let me just copy this. Let me just copy this and see what happens. So I will take it from the column to the column, not forgetting the ramp, because we had a long discussion about the ramp. And I told you that the ramp didn't make sense, and I've explained that, so check out that video when we tried to understand the drawing. Yeah, it seems they align perfectly. Okay, this doesn't align. It seems, from what I gathered just now, it seems that those two things, like level 1 and level 2, have the same drawing, but level 3 doesn't, and you can see this circular thing happening here. Okay, and I need to verify this, so I'll go to the views, the elevations and side views. So, okay, this seems to be non-circular. This seems to be non-circular, and this seems to be circular. And to further verify this, yeah, there we go. I think this is non-circular and extending, and this is circular non-extending. This extension is exactly this. Okay, so I think I know what I'm doing now. I need to be able to do that, I guess. I'm thinking, can I design that? I think the columns might be, this triangle I think might be a little bit challenging because I have beam here and I have a wall here, so, and this is around 4 meters. I need to think about that, but that's a thought for later. Okay, now I want to construct my model. So I go back to Robot. First of all, I remove the mesh because I just want to not have the mesh now. There we go. And now we continue. All right, so as I understood, the first column after this is what is included. So, wow, that much? Only this? Really? Am I missing something here? Wait, my error sensors are tingling here. No, it seems right? Okay, great. So now I know that it's only the column near the bridge and the column below it. So here's the column near the bridge, here's the column below it. Those are the things that will extend and the rest will not extend. So I think I have a nice trick for this. I can just go here. Okay, let me think about this. How can I select those things? You know what? I'll do it the quick and easy way. So I'll go to front and I will copy the entire story and then delete what is not necessary. So I'm taking the story. Did I take it correctly? And the question is, can I copy the story? Because there were multiple heights, right? Let me just check. I think it was 3.5, right? There we go. I selected it now, and I will go to Edit, Move or Copy, and I will input the vector myself. So 0, 0, and 3.5. I'll copy it, and that's it. So execute. There we go. So now I have another story. Now this story is incorrect because it's extending way beyond what I want. So what could I do? I could go to the side view and try something. I don't have those walls. Wait, do I have walls? No, I don't have walls. I have columns, right? Yeah, so those basement walls are no longer there. That's a good thing, actually. Otherwise, the mesher will scream in agony. So those things don't exist. What's this? Okay, that's the other structure. I'm just deleting the walls now. But I need the shear walls, right? So I need to make sure that my shear walls are still standing. This is not a shear wall, so it gets deleted. Yeah, see, I'm trying to understand exactly what gets deleted because I don't want to delete a shear wall by mistake. I want to delete the basement walls. So those are now deleted. There we go. This should be deleted. Yeah, there are no shear walls here. There is a shear wall here at the staircase. So I need to make sure not to delete that. I keep reminding myself, yeah, this one. Wait, what? Did I forget a column here? Wait, let me just check. What is this? Okay, it was going to the wall. Let me just check. Okay, so wait. So we're talking about this. This is the staircase. So also this. But this is something for later. We are talking about this. And there is a column and there is nothing here. There is no column, which makes sense because there is a retaining wall. Also, usually I put 4 columns on the edges of the staircase, or at least walls. I am not liking what I see here. That is out of touch. I think I should plant me a column here. I think, because look, this is cantilevered, right? It was not cantilevered because it was on the basement wall, but now it is cantilevered because it is not on the basement wall. Oh, wait. I'm being am I being misguided? Yes, I am being misguided. Oh my, this is juicy. And follow me with this one. This doesn't exist here. Because look, this, let's say, now listen carefully here. Let's say I am at ground floor. Let's say I'm here at level 0 and I'm stepping on the staircase. So let's say each step is, I don't know, let's say each step is 200 millimeters, just for the sake of argument. So 0, now here I'm at level 200, 400 millimeter, 600, 800 meter, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, 2. So this is not at the level of the slab, neither this slab nor the slab above it, because this is some kind of intermediate. This is a flight of stairs, and that's the landing. So what I'm saying is, I still have to model the stairs, and it's gonna be very good. For now, I will leave it. Anyway, I need a column here for anyway. Why do I need a column here? Because this flight of stairs and this, where is this going to rest? Where is it going to be supported? This is an intermediate level. Like, look, let me just draw something very quickly here, something very, very simple. This is the level of what I'm talking about here, this one. So I will be needing a beam in the future. And this beam could rest on the basement wall, but it also should need a column here because, yes, I have a basement wall for the 2 ground or underground floors, but I don't have a basement wall for the top floors. So how is this going to, is it going to float in midair? I mean, let me show you. If I take this and just edit, move it up, so edit, move, and move it up, I don't know, 3.5 meters upwards, so 0, 0, 3.5, and just move it, not copy it. Look, this thing is floating in midair. So how can you do that? Are you gonna put a beam? Beam is gonna fly in midair. So, okay, based on that, my belief is to, I will remind myself here. Okay, let me just open my sticky notes. So here I put here 7, close gap near northwest staircase, and 8, staircase modeling. So those are the 2 things I need to think about. I'm adding those points that you mentioned in your comments, so feel free to add anything if you want, but for now I'm modeling. Okay, so I think I am getting convinced of my approach, so I'll implement it. I'll edit, move or copy, and I'm being very careful now just to select from node to node. So I'll stop on the node here, click 1 click, and stop on the node here and click another click. And there we go. So now I have a column. And this column exists and it needs to be connected with the wall. So I need a beam. Do I need a beam? It makes more sense to have a beam. So I will go, what was the section of the time beam? Just see, right click here, object properties. It was 300, 400. So okay, I make my tie beam here. So beam. 300, 400, reinforced concrete beam, and there we go from here to here. Fantastic, at least this makes sense. I still need a beam in the future for the staircase. I need a beam in the mid-height because the flight of stairs is going to rest here. So yeah, that's a thing for the future. That's for future me to worry about. For present me, what a name. What is this, a retaining wall or a shear wall? Let me just check. Going here, that was a retaining wall, so no need for it. There we go. I think I am okay-ish. Am I okay-ish? Yeah, I think I'm doing good so far. Now there is no car ramp. Remember the car ramp discussion? There is no car ramp above the ground level. Okay, so I think I'm ready. I'm still unhappy with the cantilever here. I think I need a column. That's too long. It's too long. That's too long of a span. Wait, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Where are the columns? There are no columns? There is a column, right? Where is the column here? Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. I was freaking out. Where is the column? There is a column here, no? Let me just check. Now, obviously there is a column. Where is it here? There is no column. Why? How? Wait, what? Oh, okay. No, nothing. Okay, I had a small glitch in my brain. Okay, let me just unglitch now. So this is not needed. I know what, I'll just go to the side and eliminate me some sort. So I'll go to right here, and let's see, let me just go a little bit up in the right. So this is my bridge, and I need this, and I don't need those. I can delete them. And there we go. And I can also delete everything before it. So everything is not needed here. And there we go. Okay, so I think this is good. Now, what is not good is, okay, so this is the Cont'd construction, right? What is happening here? Okay, so this is construction joint. And where is the construction joint here? There is no construction joint. I'm getting weirded out here. What I'm saying is, this is flying midair. It doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. Okay, this doesn't exist. Let me give me a second. This, as far as I'm concerned, this doesn't exist. Let me just make sure I'm deleting correctly. So I'm just trying to give me a correct angle here to try to select this. Oh, I cannot select it, right? Okay, edit, trim. And the cutting edge is this, and the object is this. And there we go. Yep. So let's trim now. I think we're doing okay so far, but what about this? This is flying in midair, and there is no wall, and there is no construction joint. Is there a construction joint? I don't think that's correct. This is flying, this is flying mid. This works. This is this. Yeah, this makes sense. What about this? This here, where is the construction joint? Is this a construction joint? No, right? This is the construction joint, which makes sense. Yes, I agree. What about this? I would rather have two construction joints at the same positioning. Oh my, this is gonna be spicy. There is a column, right? This is this. What about this? What's the next level? The next level have this. This should be the construction joint. I think this makes sense. The level after it has nothing. What is the canopy of it? What's the closure? Concrete? Is it concrete? Yeah, see? He's saying here, that's odd. He's saying this is my construction joint, but that doesn't make any sense because the building clearly extends beyond it. Give me a second, I need to grasp that. So I think I need a column here. I think I need another column here for the construction joint. So there's of course a construction joint here. Is there space for a column? Is there even space for it? No, there is no space for it. It's here. If I add a column, I would add it at the node, because that's what the finite element method wants from me. And of course, I am having a finite element series, so anybody who is watching that knows exactly why I should have a column connecting to this node. Now, the problem is, if I connect the column to this node, graphically, you will see the two columns intersect, whereas in reality, they should not. Now, having them graphically intersect doesn't matter as long as the columns are not connected, so that's okay. I will just do it. Wait, what? Why is this rotated? Okay, let's select the columns because those seem to be the ones with the problems. And the gamma angle has different values, right? Okay, let's put it back to 0. Let me see what happened. Okay, did I mess anything up? No. So I'll take me a column. Okay, so I'll select top. Every time I think it's an easy task, every time I think, that video is going to be a walk in the park, I am bombed with questions and challenges I have to understand and think about. So there is no easy way out, it seems. There is no way out. We are stuck. Okay, so I'll just select here. I will remove the section and make sure I'm selecting the node, nothing else. So there we go, the circle, that's one. And then I go here to the circle. Now, yeah, exactly, that one. Okay, now I have copied the column. Did it copy correctly? Yes, it did. I think it did. And watch me now when I analyze having all problems in the mesh, right? So I'll go again to edit, and undo my trimming by extending. So that's my edge, and that's my extension object. There we go. And I think I messed up when I deleted those things, right? I think I messed up again. Oh, come on, really? I drew something here. That's a void. That is a void. I should have drawn here. Okay, fixing it is not really taking a lot, so okay, let me just open the section. You have seen me struggle last time just because I was not really careful in my selection. So I'll select from node to the node. There we go. Okay, so now I think I am messing up again. Of course I do. So Control Z. Let me just copy it first. Edit, move or copy. Robot's intelligence is hurting me now. See, because I was not so intelligent in applying my column, so now I'm being hurt. Because when I move the column, it moves the beams with it, which kind of makes sense, but in my case it doesn't. Because I'm fixing an error here. Okay, so again, deep breath. Let me do this and do this. And there we go. Yeah, see, this is the intersection I was talking about. I will have to address it again, but that's not inaccurate. It's just a modeling thing. Okay, now I need to delete those columns. I hope it doesn't break, so delete. No, delete only select elements, members. There we go. I think, yeah, now it makes sense. Now I think, yeah. Okay, fantastico. So I think this works now. I'll have to, once again, push to another story. So let me see. We are on level 1. And level 2 seems a copy-paste, right? There is nothing changing here. Yeah, that's a small structure. So I will take this. I'm only interested in this now. I don't want the other structure. So I need to take this. Okay. Yep. I will edit, move or copy, and I will copy it once again 3.5. How do I know? I go to my structural axis, Z, it's all 3.5. Here there is 3. Well, at least for those levels it's 3.5. So, okay. 0, 0, 3.5, and I'll just copy that. There we go. Fantastic. Is it fantastic? I think yes. I think yes. Am I messing anything up? I think I'm messing something up. My error sensors are tingling. Those are the wait. Why do I have those extras here? Let me just understand what I'm doing here. I have some extras here. Those cantilevers. Now those cantilevers existed in the ground, in the basement, because you can see those are the columns. Let me show you here. This is the column line. There you go. Here's the column line. And this is the 1 meter cantilever. That makes sense. But in the ground floor, I haven't spotted that. Yeah, see, there's no extension. I'm trying to say what is in my head. Okay, fine, I messed up again. Okay, so I will have to delete those things. Let's delete this. Let's delete that. I should not have copied it, I guess. But luckily for me, the errors are still in the realm of fixable. Okay, now edit, trim. And I'm gonna trim using the cutting objects, all the columns. So I'm holding the control button now and adding those columns together. There we go. And now I'm gonna trim. So trim this for me, trim that for me, trim this for me. That makes much more sense. I need a tie beam here. I need the main beam here and the tie beam here. Also, I need beams here and the column for the staircase. Oh my, this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be a fantastic problem. Like every single technique I was using as a junior engineer, I'm now rehearsing here. So, okay, this is the main beam now. I need to make sure I'm clicking on the node by seeing a circle. There we go. The circle in the snap is snapping a node. And now I need a tie beam to tie those two things. Remember, I have done 2 different sections to enable me to easily select for the staircase, right? So the staircase must have 2 columns because I will have beams in between them. Maybe I don't need a column here. Maybe I don't need it. If I want to cantilever the flight, because there's a staircase, flight, and there is the landing here. So if I want to cantilever it, I would have to. Nah, that's too much. I would have to cast the wall until mid-height. Look and follow me. I'm thinking of this. This represents the mid-height, right? This is where the first flight of stairs, and then landing and second flight of stairs. So I'm thinking how I'm going to carry that. Now, I could have a beam that cantilevers out of the wall, but I'm thinking about the connection issues here, because I would have to cast the wall mid-height and even quarter height, I guess, because I want to have a rigid joint. This is a fixed support here. I would have to cast it quarter height and then have some detailing in steel here, and then cast the rest with the beam to have a rigid joint. It's kind of iffy. It's possible. I will leave this empty, and I want you to see what you think about in the comments. Should I go for the cantilevered beam, like a beam flying all the way out, carrying the landing? It's kind of iffy on the field, because I would have to make sure that there is a rigid connection between this and that. So I am not really happy about this. I will intentionally leave it and see what the comment section talks about, what thinks about it. So I will have it for later. Let's see what our dear subscribers and viewers say about this. This was supposed to be a walk in the park. So, okay, edit, trim. I forgot to trim those. So let me select Control and select all the three. And there we go. And trim that, and trim that. Robot is a beast. I love this software. Okay-ish, I guess. So now, what do I have? Let me just check out my drawing. I have to do this crazy thing. Where are you here? Okay, this is architectural stuff. I don't care. This is not structural. This is not structural, so I don't care about those. Okay, so I have to copy. I'm worried again. I will explain to you what I'm worried about in a moment. So let me just copy this. Okay, so let's go here. Now he wants me to actually copy the story, right? So he wants me to copy this, and then it might sound strange, but double, triple, quadruple checking while you are modeling is of paramount importance. And having a list of things that you need to think about is of paramount importance. And I think I'm messing up, because the height of the story is not 3.5 meters. The height of the story is 3 meters, right? I remember I had two different story heights. Let me just check here. What is it? So, yeah, 3 meters, you see? Okay, fine, copy story. So, right click here, stories, copy story. Copy contents of story. Okay, this should make sense. Above. Okay. Perform operation selected. No. Okay, let me just try that. Come on, robot. Yeah, perfect. If I had copied the story, it would have added a new story. Okay, so now we are at the 3 meter, right? Let me just check again. Yes, we are at the 3 meter. If I finish this, I can just repeat. Okay, so he wants me here to... I don't know what he wants. He wants me here to... First of all, this is dead. Let me save. I forgot to save. Oh my god. Imagine my computer crashing now on me. Now, first things first. He wants me to not see this. He wants to nix this. So this is dead. Okay, so I restarted Autodesk Robot. It seems it's working now fine. So I wanted to check out where the ceiling of the next floor is gonna be. So I'll take a look there. And it seems it's an arc moving through those things and an extension of the wall, it seems. So I don't know what the radius is. I can measure it. So, or I can just make me a little ragged one. I will do it. So I'll go here. Now it's an arc, which means that this box is not needed. I'll delete it. There we go. And now I need to make an arc here. Also, I think this doesn't exist anymore. Let me see. Yeah, this column that I planted here doesn't exist anymore. So we have it onto here. Now I don't know the coordinates. I could measure. Let me first of all delete what I don't need. I don't need this, I guess. No, not all this. I don't need this. I don't need this. And I need to make me an arc. Let's take a look. Geometry, objects, circle, cone, contour. Okay, let's take a look. So in the contour, I can define arcs, arc beginning, center, end, and arc beginning, end, center. Where's the center of the arc here? There it is. I don't have the coordinates. I have an idea. I will copy this alongside with the wall here. I'll copy that, move, and push it all the way here. Okay, now I need to make my coordinate system, right? So I'll move this using this as my center from 0 to 0. There we go. So now, where is the 0, 0? There is the 0, 0. Okay, this is my coordinate for redrawing. Okay, now I will assume this to be my 0, 0. So I need the center point and I need this. So let me just put a line here because that is the structural extension. Here there was an extension, right? I need to know the structural extent. Let me just check very quickly here. Okay, until the column, fine. So I got that right. Let me just go to the center. There we go. Okay, so the end is at the column, that's easy. Now I need the beginning and the center. So I'm using the command coordinate. So, because I forgot how I can do this on dimensions, I don't know. I click here. So -2 and 0, 0. And here, negative, okay, I need those numbers. Let me just copy this. I go to robot, go to my structural axis. And now I will define a new structural axis. I go to new, and I'll call this circular slab. I'll apply this, so now I have circular slab and structural axis. And in the circular slab, I am going to define me an advanced parameters. I'm going to shift my center to the point that I used in my AutoCAD. Now I remember I shifted my center here. So my center axis relative to the point is going to be here, okay? And wait, what? No, I need to click it here, right? And there we go. And now I add my x's and y's. So my x is going to be at 0. And to click here now. At 0, please. There we go. And at 6.44. This is all approximate 6.44. I'll add this. And my y is at 0 and -5.638. Okay, my z is at 0. There we go. I'll apply that and close. And now I have a... It's not at 0. Is it at 0? Do I have my coordinate axis now? I don't know. Let me just go again here. Check out Axis Manager. Hide the structural axis. Show the structural slab. I don't have the -2, right? Yeah, -2. Apply and close. Okay, let me see. Okay, now I have it. According to what I see here, it passes through the two columns. It doesn't work like that because if I draw a circular contour, there is a chance it doesn't intersect with the column here due to numerical errors. So it's a dangerous prospect to do it. I need to do two arcs. So that's annoying. I have to do it myself. So I'll delete this. No, not delete. Let me delete the person here. There we go. Okay, circle. 3 point. So specify first point. Here's my first point. Second point, nearest. Here is my second point. Third point. Here is the center of the column. There we go. Let's see, it doesn't work. It's not a circular arc. See, that's the trick. That's what I was worried about. It was not a circular arc, so if I have fallen for that, I would have blundered something. It's not going to be clean because I would have two circles here. And then the second arc, so circle. See, it's not circular, but that's the best thing I can do. I will call a 2-point circle. No, it doesn't work. A 3-point circle. And that's my first point. My second point should be somewhere in parallel here. And that's my third point. I am approximating now. That's the best thing I can do. Okay. And then trim. And this gets trimmed. This also gets trimmed. And this gets trimmed. And this gets, no, Control Z. This gets resized to the center of the column. Okay, there we go. That's the best thing I can do. That's the best thing I came up with. It's an approximation of the curve. Okay, now I have two arcs. So I'll copy two of them. I'll copy them both. I'll take them from the center point here to the center point I've created here. There we go. Yep. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay, now I think this is as good as it gets. So I need 2 points here. I need the center point of this, the coordinate of this, and the coordinate of this, because those are the columns. So the coordinate of this, I will say coordinate, and click on this. Okay, that's not coordinate, I'll copy it. So my axis, this x is not needed. I will add this, okay? And the y, I will add this. There we go, that's not needed. And in the x, I still need the coordinate of the center point of the second arc, so that one. I'll copy this, add, copy that, add, apply and close. I think something is incorrect. X -5? No, the -5 is for the y. Apply, and now it should be okay. I think now I see it. Yeah, I see the two arcs. First arc is 1, 2, 3, and the second arc is, okay, now I see them. Fine, let's do this now. So I'll double click on top or go to plan and go to the level of the story. Okay, so now I need to be very careful. I want to draw this. So I go to a horizontal floor, thickness 200. I select a shell and define a contour. So one click here, the second click here for meshing purposes, the third click here for meshing purposes, the fourth click here for meshing purposes, and the first line is in the X for coordinate purposes. Now I click here, this is the column, and now I have to draw an arc. So I select the arc beginning, center, end, and I want to draw the arc. How do I do that? Can I click again, or here? Does it work? Okay. Let me just click here. There we go. It has an arc now. Let's go back to the line and close this. And I think it works. Now for the second one, that's going to be easy. Contour. The first one is a line, of course. That's not a big deal. And the second one is an arc with its center already defined. I'll click here for the middle point, and I'll click here for the end. And that's the approximation idea I got. I don't know. This will cause mayhem for the finite element method here, especially here. And I will talk about this later. Check out my Slab series if you want to understand more about meshes. But let's go back. Let's take a look if it looks good. It does look good. I don't think I need the tier, so I just go to Edit, Trim. I'll select the column, and I'll select this to trim towards the column. Okay, so I think what remains here is to basically repeat the story. So let me see. So we are here now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. 9 times. So I'll just take this, copy it 9 times. So I'll just copy that, edit, move or copy, and 003, because the story height is 3, I'll copy it 9 times. And fingers crossed. Okay? It looks beautiful. I am kind of proud of that. Kind of. I don't know. Of course, it looks cool, but will it run? That is something for the future me to worry about. So I think that looks cool. Of course, it looks cool, but I still am worried about the deflections of those things. Those are going to be having harsh deflections. But that's something for future me to think about. For now, present me, I think we have reached yet another milestone. And there were some curveballs thrown along the way. I hope that you liked those discussions. And, well, so yeah, that's everything I wanted to talk about, basically. And before I finish, I want to give a arc slab shape sized shout out to our dear channel members in the contributor level and the helper level, whose names are going to be shown on the screen. I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart, as the support of the channel is priceless to me, and enables me to produce those videos with a certain quality that I try to achieve. And for that, I am forever thankful. With that being said, I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you found it beneficial for you. Of course, if you have enjoyed the video, then consider providing a sacrifice to the algorithm overlords of YouTube by commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing, especially subscribing, because it helps increase the reach of my channel. As per usual, this is the Civil Engineering Essentials channel, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.